it's going to be a great game when the intro song just says it all. When this game was shown at Nintendo's E3 Direct, immediately I knew it was going to be a game that I'd be picking up later this year, having played Cruis'n USA and Cruis'n World on the N64, even though I did kind of forget about the series over the years, and I definitely did not realize until doing research for this game that Nintendo actually owned the Cruis'n series. So hey, if this game does well, maybe Nintendo will revive some of its other racing games that aren't Mario Kart. Cruis'n Blast was actually an arcade game released in 2017 from developer Raw Thrills, who are made up of some of the old Midway staff that actually worked on the original Cruis'n games, as well as other arcade racers like Hydro Thunder. And that is exactly how Cruis'n Blast plays. It is pure arcade racer. Everything from this game is just so over the top, it's fantastic. You can race as everything from Corvettes, fire trucks, tanks, helicopters, a unicorn, a triceratops. It's pretty ridiculous, but it somehow just all fits. Each of the, vehicles, I guess, are upgradable with neon lights, decals, body kits, and engine upgrades, and you can even change the paint schemes as well, with tons of colors, even including metallic finishes. You can buy more boosts if you want as well, as you earn money by finishing races, and it can be found in the races as well as keys in each of the tracks. Each track has 3 keys, and it's one of the ways that you will unlock more cars, or unicorns, I guess. You get the idea. The stages themselves have huge set pieces and unique obstacles like tornadoes, UFOs, sections where you have to dodge police cars, giant donuts rolling through the street. It's great, and honestly, it never gets old. Even if the tracks themselves are recycled, each course adds a new spin to it to sort of help with the variety. The gameplay itself is pretty straightforward: drive fast, drift, and blast. You can drift to earn a boost, as well as slam into your opponents and wreck them. When hitting ramps, you can do tricks like backflips and spins, and you can even perform these over your opponents, which will give you a bit of a boost as well. Unfortunately, though, you don't know exactly where you are on the track, so it can make it difficult at times to know just how much left in the race there is, so track memorization is going to play a big part in Cruis'n Blast. But with the limited number of tracks, it won't take too long to figure them out, and most of the races themselves are finished in under 2 minutes, and some you can even finish in about 45 seconds, so it's just pure chaos from start to finish. I will say the only big downside to Cruis'n Blast is the lack of online multiplayer, especially since this game would just be perfect for that kind of gameplay, though there is 4-player split screen and local wireless play. And I can also say that Cruis'n Blast plays at 60 frames per second most of the time. Even in handheld mode, I myself never really found it to be too big of an issue. It's almost one of those things where you really have to be looking for frame dips to notice them, but they are there, though you probably won't notice it unless you're specifically looking for it. All in all, I'll say that Cruis'n Blast is a perfect racer for the Nintendo Switch, and it is only at a price of $39.99, both physically and in the eShop. And again, if this series does well, who knows? Maybe Nintendo will revive some of its other racing series as well, like Wave Race or Diddy Kong Racer, or maybe even F-Zero. But all in all, I will say that Cruis'n Blast is an absolute must-own for the Nintendo Switch.
If you like this episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button or check out our podcast on iTunes or come hang out on Twitch. We'll see you next time, and as always, thanks for watching.